Okay, how we doing out there? First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Illuminous 4K screen paint using ambient light rejection technology gain. We're going to make that black screen paint ingredients. This is actually was text to me, or actually emailed to me from a friend who wanted me to make this stuff. So let me see. This stuff right here, this is what's freaking me out. This stuff right here is very, very toxic. Very, very toxic. If this stuff becomes airborne, this stuff can cause a lot of damage to your lungs. On top of that, keep in mind, whatever becomes airborne eventually has to come down. And if you do this inside your house, you can get a light coating. You can pretty much, if you spray cannons, anything you spray or use is pretty much not going to dissolve. It's going to cause some form of dusting or coating somewhere. And what freaks me out about this stuff right here is the fact that if this stuff gets into your lungs, it could cause, this is bad news right here altogether. No one should be telling anybody to make this using especially this kind of ingredients. So the problem I have with this is the fact that this becomes airborne. Say you spill this or something happens inside your home and this stuff gets on your countertop, and you're going to have to really hazmatically wash your house down, because if you spill any of this in the air and you think that, okay, it's not going to be a problem, if stuff becomes airborne and lands eventually and leaves a coating on a table or on the floor, and your kids come by, kids got to have it licking their fingers and touching everything, putting their fingers back in their mouth. Somebody can get really sick from this, and especially if you have small pets. You know, you don't want this stuff laying on your floor. You don't want a dusty of this stuff laying on your floor. So this stuff should never ever be used, period. It's very toxic. All right, so put that out there when I do this video. I'm telling you right now from the door, do not use this stuff. Don't bother with it. Do not go near it at all, period. This is very dangerous. Don't go near it. All right, so in the video, pretty much, I should have did this already from the door. Should have popped this off the hood. This right here is a small can. We're not making a lot of this, but this is a small can of polyurethane. Now, I'm going to explain something about polyurethane. I got friends of mine who work in the construction business, and they build decks and all that cool stuff. And one thing they do with this stuff is they actually use this to seal the deck or anything, so the deck doesn't become warped or it doesn't rip, or basically have splits in the wood and all that stuff. This protects from cold. It protects from all kinds of stuff. Now, when they make a product like this, or any kind of product that's designed to go through a lot of stress, they put it through something called a flash zone. And a flash zone is where they test the paint on just about every kind of level to see exactly how much stress it would take to get it to basically crack or peel or whatever. So if this stuff was actually that brittle, there'd be a lot of people suing this company due to the fact that they would have all kinds of damages to their deck or anything they use this for to protect the finish furniture and stuff like that. I used to do wood furniture back in the day, restoring furniture, and this stuff right here is absolutely fantastic. So if anybody tells you that you have to add Vaseline with it to keep it from it cracking or whatever, that's a bunch of nonsense. What you don't want to do is you don't want to add a body gel that's mixed with all kinds of oils, because this is designed to nurture your skin, add minerals to your skin, and when your skin's dry and stuff like that. And there's all types of oils in here. Now, if you mix an oil product in with a product that's a water-based product, what's going to happen is that oil is going to cause the formula to actually separate. You don't want that. So we'll pour this in here. We'll put about, like I said, we're only going to do like 2 tablespoons, 2 teaspoons. That's a tablespoon. That's a tablespoon right here. That's it. Truthfully, it doesn't make a difference how you make this stuff. It's still going to come out looking like ugh. So we're going to do 4. Some people might say, oh, if you do more than no. It's still going to come out the same way. No difference in it. All right, and we'll take some of this stuff right here. And we'll put it in here like that. This is nasty. There we go. Smooth it over. Throw it in here like so. I guess this is supposed to be stirred up. It's stirred up. So you're supposed to get it to dissolve. I'm gonna get myself a better mixing bowl, because there's a line. Wait, do I have a better mixing bowl? Hold on. No, it's got paint in it. Can't use that. Let me see. No, I need my containers. Let's go get a container upstairs. I thought that one would do, but it has a little line in the middle that's disrupting my stirring So let's come upstairs. Let's see if we can grab something out of the old cabinet up here I'm not using. My wife are not using. Okay. This will work. So we put in, I put in, hold for a minute. I want to make sure I'm right on this. All right. So it's 1 quart mixed with 2 cups of water base. 2 cups of water base. So I need a little more than that. Let me get this. Hold on. First things first. Let me get this all in here. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna dump this out. Because that looks rather nasty. And we're just going to start off from here. All right. All right. Let me see. Come out real quick. Okay. Let's go to, if I can pull it up, people have to send me messages on my phone. I can't see my apps. And ask for all that. I love how you go to ask for stuff and it just gives you more stuff than what you need to ask for. Just looking up something. Okay. All right, cool. I'm going to make sure I'm doing it right. All right, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, so it's 16. I had to remember that for quick. 16 tablespoons makes a cup. All right, so let's go back here because I have the ingredients here. I'm not going to show you the channel. Let me see. Let's go back real quick. See if I can bring my channel back. Bring that channel back up. All right, so right there. All right, okay. Okay, right there, and okay. All right, so bottom line is we got a little bit more to go because we're going to be making a quart of this. Oh, lo and behold, I don't know why they just didn't look at the whatchamacallit. Wow, could have just poured the whole thing in there. Duh. Sorry about that, I just could have poured the whole thing in there. All right, and it's asking for, let me see, let's see what I'm making. All right, 2 cups of black paint. 2 cups of black paint. All right. My wife's gonna kill me for doing this, but it's all for science. So let's go up here and let's grab something because I don't want to do the whole teaspoon thing over and over and over again. I don't want to do that. That's too much work. I'll buy another one today. Get me a measuring cup. That's how much I sacrifice for y'all. I'll buy another one today. All right, so we've got to add in 2 cups of the black. Whew. Right there. Got 2 cups of the black. Right there. All right, so and then we got to add this Vaseline. So add the Vaseline, or basically body gel, or whatever it is, body gel, 4 tablespoons. So I'll put some here. Here we go. This is a tablespoon right here. It's 1. 2. 3. And 4. All right, let's go mix this up. Drop my phone in this mess. This is nasty. Sorry, but this is going to cause some bad mumbo jumbo, and I'll tell you why. Because this stuff right here doesn't even blend well. There's all kinds of lumps. See, the problem you have is one's an oil base and the other one is water base. Oil and water does not mix. We all know that one. Now, they might not have showed you what's going on inside of it, but that's not going to mix. I don't care how much you stir this, you're always going to have these lumps of fragments in it because oil and water doesn't mix. Eventually, this is going to separate. All right, so after that, you're going to add in the, oh man, the 4 teaspoons of silver metallic, this stuff right here. So what we're going to do is, we're doing this outside because this stuff is really freaking poisonous. This is some really bad mojo chemicals right here. So we're going to grab our mask. If you don't hear me say anything on camera, it's because I'm wearing a mask. I have my mask on. So let's take this stuff out here. And like I said, it's not going to mix. No matter how you stir, it's not going to mix because you're talking about an oil-based product, and then you're talking about an oil-based product, and you're talking about a water-based product. It's just not going to mix, not properly. Let me grab this stuff right here. A teaspoon of this stuff, and let me get the black paint while I'm out here too. I'm gonna do the whole thing out here. That is going to be some really bad mumbo jumbo right there. I'm gonna get myself a bigger container because I got a funny feeling when I pour that black in there with that extra, it's just going to overflow. We don't want it to overflow. I need a big enough container. Let me see what we got over here that I can use. All right, this will work right here. That's just a big enough container. Now what's scaring me is because it's windy outside right now, and this stuff becomes airborne, can be a bit lethal. So I'm gonna have to do this inside because, like I said, with the wind blow out here, this stuff goes airborne and somebody can end up getting sick. So I'm gonna have to do this very carefully inside the house. Let me put my camera down for a minute. Never had to work with anything like this stuff before. So you can see I'm not a happy camper right now. All right. So it does have a sealed top. Those of you want to know, it does have a sealed top, but still, it's not something I want to work with right now. Let me get myself something I can put here on the floor. what I got here I can use, because I really don't want to play around with this stuff like this. So we're gonna open it. We're gonna put the floor down. We're gonna put something down on the floor right there, so we can just gather all this up. If any dust particles hit the floor, we can just get it all up, put it someplace else. All right. Let me get my mask. Where did I just leave my mask at? There we go. All right. I'm going to have to do this inside, which I didn't want to do to begin with. So, sorry about that. I am going to be throwing my mask on real quick. All right, so just give me a minute. All right, so let me open this up. That's right. All right, so so taking my gloves off. All right, so I'm not worried about my gloves are off. I still got my mask on. So my mask is still on. We're gonna stir this in. This stuff is not good. Can't believe I'm making this dumb stuff. I'm not trying to go to the hospital for this mess. See how it spills out? That's why you can't do this in your home. Because this stuff is going to spill out. And everybody's going to be as careful as the person who made this stuff. Some people might not take this part to be very serious. So something that spills on your countertop, you wipe this away with your hand. The problem you're going to have here is this stuff is going to stick to your floors, and your dog's going to come along and sniff this stuff up, and somebody in your family's going to get sick or poisoned or something. This is not the kind of stuff you want to work with. So it comes out of gray, as I thought so. That's what it comes out to be, a gray. This is what I thought so. Sorry about that. All right, so we're going to take this, we're going to pour this in here, I'm going to get this stuff anywhere. This alone, just add it in with this, still is very dangerous. This is still dangerous. This right here is very dangerous because it's concentrated. The whatchamacallem, the Vaseline, and all that stuff that's in here doesn't mean jack. This is still poison right here. We'll put that right there, and then we'll throw in the black paint right there. So that's still poison. Now this right here will dissolve, cancel out some of the danger. This will cancel out some of the danger, so I'm comfortable with this. I'll put this up here because I'm comfortable with that. All this right here, I'm taking this and this and this, and I'm bundling all this stuff up. This right here is going into a trash bag. I got a bag around here somewhere. I'll take this bag right here and see if I can hold on for a minute. But bear with me. I gotta compact this mess in this little bag right here. So that's going in there in that little bag. And then we're going to take this container right here. This is my product in there. Put that over there. And put that over there. I'm going to drop that in there. I'm going to take our lid right here. I'm going to seal this up. I'll drop some sand in there later on. A whole bunch of sand in there. So let me get this off my head because I'm no longer in a danger level. Yeah, that stuff right there. Oh, heck no. Can't be giving that out to people on the internet because even when you add it in there with the, when you add it in there, it doesn't dissolve right away. So there's huge, massive flakes of it all over the place. There's huge, massive flakes of it all over the place, and that is going to spill on your, if you do it inside your house or anywhere you have it, that is going to spill on your countertop. That's why I did it on that cloth, because I knew when I started stirring that stuff up, the oil wasn't breaking up too well. It looked pretty bad when the oil wasn't breaking up. It's going to break up anyway. It's like taking oil and water and putting it together. You're going to have a problem there. All right. So as you can see, this can is empty right there. So I can take some of this, pour this into the can, because I want to make sure that I really got all of it. I don't want to have anything at the bottom left over. I want to make sure it's all stirred up. This stuff is really, really, really dark, which is bad because I already know the outcome of this. This looks just like black paint. All right. So we're going to take this right here, and we're going to pour some of this right here in the center. This is my technology. This is the black paint mix right here. I'll pour it right there in the middle. All right, let me put this back over here. All right, and I'll grab my roller. We'll get to work. I might need a little bit more to get a better result. I might need a little more, but like I said, it's no different than the black paint. It really isn't. I'm probably going to toss my whole screen. I don't know how this stuff is going to react, because sometimes some chemicals don't break down properly, and they may react differently if you have heat going on in your house or something like that. I don't know. But we'll just paint this on there. Make sure we got enough on there. And it doesn't come out gray. It comes out black. That's what it comes out. And yeah, this stuff made exactly to the T what it is. It's there we go. So this is our product, that's theirs. So you can see. I'll tell you right now, I want some pate or partay. I do want some pate. That's what I want. Some pate. I don't know why I'm thinking about pate right now. When I'm painting this, I'm thinking about pate. All right, there we go. So we are going to bring it over here. Paint's pretty safe right now because it's diluted with black paint, so that's not your worst of your nightmares right there. The worst of your nightmares, it's going to be when you mix this stuff to begin with. That's going to be the worst of your nightmares. All right, so oh god, I just touched this stuff with my hand. I don't think it's going to cause any damage to me. It's mixed with that black paint. That's why I'm not worried about it. Here we go. So let's take a little bit on the roller right there. We just touch the part of the screen right there. So make sure we do this fairly so it's all coated in. All right, there we go. There we go. Now, let's fire up our projector. We're way over time here, but... And we're going to bring in white. It stinks. The only thing about this stuff stinks pretty bad. Oh, has a really bad, has a bad scent to it. Let me see if I can get this off this here. Off my hand. I said before, it's dirty. And see how you got that kind of weird oily kind of look to it? That comes from the fact that it has that Vaseline in it, that body gel. That's what it looks like. White levels are not even coming up properly on that. But we'll do another, we'll come back in, let the screen dry, we'll do a demonstration off of it, and we'll see. But as you can see up close, it's very dirty. And you see that shyness, it's shiny because the paint's white also, because the paint's wet also too, but also too because that Vaseline mixture in there too. But we'll come back when the screen is completely dry and we'll do the demonstration. Right now it is wet, so keep in mind a screen, even I said that myself, that a screen will basically produce a darker image when it's wet. All right, I'm gonna wash my hands up real quick. I'll be back. We'll finish this demonstration when the screen's properly dry. Thank you all for your time. I gotta go, and God bless.